Hello, I'm Fanny Martin from Art of Festivals.
And I'm Stephanie Draker from WorkInCulture. Welcome to Flex Coffee Break, where we're going to explore the topic of collaborating with peers with Liam Karry from Kick and Push Festival in Kingston. So it's time for a professional development creative break. We've got our coffee. We're sitting comfortably, and we're going to ask 3 questions to Liam about collaborating with peers. So hi, Liam. You are the artistic producer of Kick and Push Festival, which presents contemporary live arts on stage and in the streets of Kingston for 3 weeks every summer. You're also the founding artistic director of Single Thread Theatre, which creates immersive and site-specific experiences in Canada and internationally. And you're also a founding member of the Kingston Theatre Alliance. So you're wearing a lot of theatre hats as presenter, creator, and organizer.
So Liam, we've got you here today because you took part in the first edition of FLEX, which stands for Festivals Learning Exchange, a program run by WorkInCulture in 2022 to develop collaborative competencies for festival professionals and to support the exchange of ideas. Today, we would love to get your insights on this deep dimension that we alluded to earlier of collaborating with peers. And with festivals in particular, there's often a question about year-round activities. Festivals usually appear for a few days, once a year or every 2 years in some cases. So it's important to find ways to increase their relevance and sustainability. With the Flex cohort, we talked about festivals that have over the years enmeshed themselves in several networks and that operate on different scales. For example, plugging into the local visitor economy, regional employment, national touring circuits. So we would love to hear a bit more about your experience in the year-round partnerships and shared initiatives that you're involved in through your various positions in the Kingston performing arts scene.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Fanny. I'd be happy to share. Yeah, I do wear a few hats, and those hats have come with a few partnerships. Through my work running the Kick and Push Festival, we've formed partnerships with other presenters in the region that present similar work to us. Those include Watershed, the Watershed Festival, FOLDA, the Festival of Live Digital Art, Storefront Fringe. We also have limited partnerships with the Juvenis. They run a youth festival. And then moving out of Kingston, we've also formed partnerships with Thousand Islands Playhouse, the Festival Players of Prince Edward County, and then even stretching as far as Toronto, Summerworks, as well as going to St. Catharines in the Soil. So we have we have a network of like-minded presenters that we work with. Besides the presenters that we work with, we've also formed partnerships with a lot of many tourist-based organizations. We have partnerships with the Destination Marketing Organization, Tourism Kingston. We have partnerships with the St. Lawrence College, their tourism program, as well as we sit on the attractions committee for the Downtown Business Association. So we're embedded in that tourism ecosystem. As far as trying to think of any, there's a few. We also have a co-presenting partnership with the Centre Cultural de Frontenac, the Francophone Ontarian Cultural Center that's in Kingston. We have a partnership with them. We also have a partner with a few venues, including the Grand Theatre, which is run through the Cultural Services Department of the City of Kingston, the TET Center for Creativity and Learning, and we also we partnered with a few museums last year, including the Pontos Museum. So lots and lots of partnerships. In terms of the local employment economy, one thing that the Kick and Push has done, which I'm very proud of, is partnering with other organizations, some educational, some federal job creation opportunities, and some of the other educational institutions in the area to offer employment for emerging arts workers. We've done a lot of that, and every year we've managed to increase our capacity. Kingston is a hotbed for education. So we're lucky enough to form quite a few partners to give emerging arts workers a chance. I think I think that's about it for the kick and push. Sorry if I may switch hats. On the single thread side, we've been working with the Cultural Services Department, as well as our other similar practitioners in digital art, including the Swirls X Art Initiative and Folda, which I mentioned previously, to make Kingston a hotbed for live digital performance. That's something we're very committed to. To do that, we've formed partnerships with institutions across the country, including the Stratford Festival, Soul Pepper, Prairie Theatre Exchange. We had a partnership last year with Little Carmax First Nations in Northern Canada, Creative Lab North, York University, Queen's University, George Brown College, the list goes on. It seems like digital work is something that's really exciting for live performers right now, and there's been a great swell of interest in that area. So that's wearing my single thread hat. And then wearing my wearing my Kingston Theatre Alliance hat. We've been forming a lot of relationships with downtown businesses, if you can believe it, almost all of them hospitality based, that are looking for a way to bring theater artists into their establishments to generate walk-in traffic. COVID-19 hurt the live performance sector, but also hurt hospitality based and brick and mortar, please walk into our store-based businesses. So a lot of those individuals and organizations are looking for ways to animate their space, so they've been coming to us. So many organizations in that area, in the business, as well as some community organizations just outside the downtown core, Parks and Leisure from the city of Kingston, as well as the Boys and Girls Club, have approached us saying, like, we want to bring fun things into our space and get people interacting again to create community. Would you know anything about that? And we're like, we'd be happy to help. We specialize in an art form that really encourages community. So let's see what we can find. Let's see how we can work together. So those, I hope that wasn't too exhaustive a list, but those are some of the partnerships that I'm involved in the regional area.
Well, I'm really impressed that you can recall them all. Thank you so much for sharing all these multiple circles that you're involved in: cultural, tourism, economy, social services, inclusion, multiple partners. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for asking.